to you all, and as usual, another week has begun. Grateful to God for a week like this, and we are beginning the week and ending the month. Did you get it? We are beginning the week and ending the month. Wherever you are, I force you to share. It's not begging you to share, because you can't come without sharing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. I'm forcing you to share. I didn't buy the credit for you, but once you've come to join, it is imperative on you to distribute the good news which we are about to spill out there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been fruitful for us. Today's date marks the 30th day of January, the first 30th in the year of our Lord 2023. And gradually, by tomorrow, the Tuesday, the day of my birth, comes to finish the month of January. January comes to an end tomorrow. What didn't you treat well in the creation of God? And if you can remember something you didn't treat well in the creation of God, it is not too late to take advantage of the condition you are in now and treat that thing well in the creation of God. I've been treating for some time now the topic I call managing your anger and the anger of others. This year, I promise you that at least for the first book of Counselor Lutrot, if the transcribers are solid enough, then let's get ready for a book entitled Anger, a Good Master by the Bad Servant too. I don't know how that book will go, but people have done a lot about anger. I think my boss wrote a book on anger called Spiritual Poison. And I remember also there's a book on anger that came from Dr. Lawrence Tetter. That is also another book that came. But Spiritual Poison has been a book that was written by Reverend Professor Dr. Ohiniba Donyo, the Vice Chancellor and Kofaribai of the School of Counseling and Psychology, the first of its kind in Ghana. He wrote a book called Spiritual Poison. And this morning, my greetings to Professor Dr. Ohiniba Donyo, wherever you are. The intelligence and the level of operation I ran through is as a result of the impartation from this wonderful man. And if you have a root from where you're coming from, it tells how deep you are. He's a deep theologian, a deep psychologist, a disciplinarian, and a no-nonsense man, but very quiet. Dr. Donyo, this morning, wherever you are, this is your son greeting you and welcoming you into the week of ending this month. The same way I release to greetings to Reverend Dr. Hannah Dikoski, the resident pastor of Living Fountain International Ministries Incorporated. This morning is lovely. This morning is kind, and I'm fine to be here. And I have a very short motivational message for you. Then I continue my business for the day. I welcome you this morning with excitement and a lot of energy for this week. This week is going to be better than last week. Oh, you didn't hear what I just said. I said this week is going to be better than last week. Whatever you didn't get last week, last days are dangerous, but better is the thing than the beginning. How you started the year might not be okay, but how you are ending your first month will be graciously, wonderfully encouraging. My sister, my brother, it is good to have life. Hey, have you died before? Will you wish to be a dead body? If anybody wants to kill you, Will you offer yourself faster and quickly? But as for me, one of the things I will forever appreciate is the gift of life. This morning, I started with you on Psalm 100, and that has been my motivation. Bible says, make a joyful noise, all ye people. Worship the Lord with gladness. Come before him with joyful song. Gladness. Enter into your day with gladness. Enter into this particular month with gladness. Enter into this particular week with gladness. Let the week fill you. Let the week fill you. I will not go throughout the week without my name being on top of conversation in the whole wide world. The internet will not be complete without a conversation about me, about a statement I have made, about a photograph I have posted, about an image that I have commented on. The internet will not forgive the generation that we find ourselves in if my name, Counselor George Luttrell, is not mentioned in a week. I am here to affect my week. The effect of my week has a very positive dimension on the life of individuals. And if you are part of those individuals, all I expect from you is to share the page. Share the page with me. This is a verified page. Don't be scared. We are coming to learn. And in the next 5 minutes, I'm starting my lecture or continuing the lecture on managing your anger and the anger of others. I don't know what it has done for you, but I remember I put a statement on my status and people were reacting, and they didn't know that the statement was part of my book that I am writing. I don't know if you have read that statement already on my status. I know the status I'm talking about is my WhatsApp status. Yes, and it's unfortunate that the WhatsApp status is not a status for everybody, because there are people that they don't even go to watch your status until you paste a woman with breast. Yeah. Me, I'm not talking about Bismarck. No. Why people thinking bad for Bismarck? Bismarck, he doesn't like breast because he works on breast. I may have flown. Well, that's just by the way. So welcome to our week that is ending the month of January. How was January for you? Can you share with me the testimony of January? And let's make a joyful noise with you. I have been in January, and this month of January, honestly speaking, if I am not being ungrateful to God, one of my highest expenditure for the year has been January. I have really disbursed money this particular January, physical liquid cash, more than I can ever dream. And then unfortunately for me, hey, welcome, welcome very much. I remember that there was this lady that supported us to buy the table net so that we can do the roll show. My sweetheart, where are you? Don't do that to me, Come back to me. Let me continue because I'm ending very soon. So in Psalm 100 saying the joyful noise unto the Lord. This week, this month of January up to today, and the month has not ended. I still see myself spending more. I was sharing with my family, what was it, Friday or Thursday or so, that one of the years in my life that the hamper out of my house are more than ever is 2022. And one of the years that the condition on the grounds have not been favorable is 2022. But the Lord has made it happen for us that this past year 2022, the number of hampers that left our homes to the homes of other people and the offices of other people, it was so amazing. Because from the beginning of the year, the condition that was going financially, there was no green light showing that we can release hampers to people. Oh my God, Charlie, God is God. So when I'm making a joyful noise, you should understand one of the years 2022 that I encountered people who have been regular contributors to my event but didn't have what it takes to contribute is 2022. The 9th year of the Orgasm Conference encountered people who were not able to support us to be able to do what we are supposed to do. But I am also glad to share, to the glory of the Lord, that the people who came for the first time to come and support me in 2022 were also amazing. They were too amazing. They were amazing. I mean, what happened in 2022 was the first time I had my shortest travel in my life. It was the shortest in my life and the most expensive in my life, because the economy ticket that I am taking for now, and I say for now, escalated close to my business class that I never, for the first time, when I heard the cost of, business class, I was like, wow, if there's no business, why would you go for a class? I paid for an economy in the equivalent of a business class. And I went to spend just a few weeks and came back. It has never happened. I spent months when I traveled. And I came back in a few weeks. And it has added to the diary of my life. I am excited that I am in January. And in this month of January, there are a lot of things that are going to happen to you. Some of them you will not understand. Some of them you will force to understand. But January is immediately coming to an end. And as January is coming to an end, we have just 2 days to finish the month of January. I want to encourage you to finish well. It is better to finish well. End of the matter is more important than the beginning. Are you feel bear the grudge with somebody in your heart as January is ending? Can you end the grudge you have bed with a person? Are you not talking to your wife? Are you not talking to your husband? Can you end it well and tell God, like Enyonam is telling me, God is faithful. Oh, God is faithful. Oh, for my Bible says in Psalm 100, shout unto the Lord with a joyful noise, all you people of the land. Worship the Lord with gladness in your heart. Come before him with songs of praise. Know that the Lord is God. If you have forgotten, know that the Lord is God. Enter his gate with thanksgiving. Last week I told you, thanksgiving. Danasi. Thank God. Thank God for the new day. Thank God for a new day. I said the best thing that happens to you is the gift of life. You are complaining of the stomach ache, of the body pain, of your diabetes, of whatever you are going through. You are complaining so much to the extent that the reason why you are complaining is justified, but the reason why you are complaining is because you are alive. How can a dead person complain about poverty? How can a dead person complain about money? How can a dead person complain about people who are not treating you well? It is only when you are alive that you have the opportunity to complain. The best gift of the living is the people who are alive. The dead have nothing to say. So I came to tell you this morning, make a joyful noise and be excited you are alive. Shame the devil, let him know that in the midst of your trouble, you are still excited and you are still happy. I am excited to see you. I'm excited to know that you are watching me. And I'm so privileged to know that you came at the right time with the right reason. Don't be derailed from the track you are on. Don't be discouraged, because the best person that can encourage you is yourself. And the Bible says that, and David encouraged himself. This morning, encourage yourself. Don't look up to your husband. Oh, don't look up to your wife. If they are the source of your positive energy, then go ahead. But if they are not the source of your positive energy, don't look at them. But look up to God, the author and the finisher of our faith. Where is God? Seek ye first the kingdom of God and its righteousness. The first in your life is God. Wake up in the morning, and before you go and touch your status to laugh, say, I am so grateful I am alive to be able to read my status. I am so grateful I am alive to be able to give out. Oh, this morning, are you excited to be alive? Are you happy to owe somebody money that the person have sent you a message that if you don't pay, he will report you to the nearby police station? If you are dead, would they be able to ask for the money? Don't wish death, because Christ in you is the hope of glory. Make a joyful noise. The dead will not praise God. Begin to thank God in your heart. Thank God in your heart. I am an excited person. I don't know what to do. But as I end this motivation this morning, one of the things I want you to keep in your mind is that don't allow anybody to control your level of happiness, because your happiness is connected to your happiness. What is around you? What is around you? The sickness, the poverty, the rent. I have a testimony that walked to me yesterday, and I'll share with all of you. God bless you. I welcome you to the road show, and we are on the road. A regular activity that happens to me. Usually Mondays are out, but I'm fortunate to come your way this Monday as directed. And I've been treating a simple topic, and my topic is managing your anger and the anger of others. Now, let me quickly read my post for you. The post that provoked a lot of people, and some sent me personal message, and they were not happy with what I have typed. Some even said this message is for them, and I don't know what they have done to me that I should send them the message. So I'm going to read the message back to you. All right, so this is the statement, and status that it vanishes. Okay, so it is gone. It is no more my status. Oh my God, it is not on my status anymore. But whatever it is a statement of genuine fact that I expect that all of us will go for it. But I'm treating anger management, how to manage your anger and the anger of others. Your management of your anger determines the longevity of your relationship. Should I repeat what I said? The management of your anger determines the longevity of your relationship. And your relationship with people is your connection to people. The reason is that your connection is your collection. If you are able to be connected well, you will not suffer in your collection. You need men to recommend you. You need men to say who you are. You need men, and when I use the word men, anthropos, I am using men and women and human beings. So once you are connected properly, you'll be able to get clearance in everything you do. Do not make friends with a hot-tempered man or person. Do not associate with a person who is easily angered, or you may learn his ways and get yourself ensnared. Should I repeat the statement? You found it in, it's going to be in my book. Do not make friends with a hot-tempered person. Do not associate with one person easily angered, or you may learn his ways and get yourself ensnared. I posted this on my page, and it was not friendly to most people. People were not too happy with it. And so because they were not happy with it on my status, then I went ahead to put it on my Facebook page. So if you go to Facebook, it's there. What is anger? As I always want to bring to your notice, because there are first timers like Enyo Nam, Ahodu. Is that right? Ahadu. Hey. The names of airways will always make you have more air so you can pronounce. Anger is an emotion characterized by antagonism towards someone or something. I keep on repeating this particular definition. that anger is an emotion characterized by antagonism towards something or somebody. Anytime we are talking about a particular event, situation, and we use the word characterized, it means that it is exhibited. Anger is an emotion that you can only feel, you can know through something. So when people are angry, you cannot find it straight, because I know about this one. Let me go and check, because people's faces, and I was taught the word is emoji. That is an emoji that expresses the anger of people. When people are angry, you can know it through there's an emoji they say they will send you that shows that they are angry. I don't know, but I was taught about that. So it's an emotion that one can express. Now watch this statement too. Watch this statement. It says, why are you angry? Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? Have you heard that statement before? Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? Now watch it here. If anger is an emotion that is characterized by antagonism towards something or somebody, the expression of your anger comes as in a way of showing that or exhibiting it physically. So the expression on your face, the expression of your fingers, the expression on your lips, people can be angry that they will not do anything except say words on their mouth. I remember my grandmother told me something, and this is what my grandmother said. My grandmother said, anytime you send a child, don't ever in any category of your life make it possible to make a child. He says, when you send a child, don't watch the face of the child. If you send a child and you end up watching the face of the child, you will not be able to send the child. Once the child has taken the money to go and buy, let the child go. Yeah, he said, let the child go. And that is what my grandmother told me. I remember this story so badly, and I have not forgotten. I know my sister have not forgotten. My sister then I didn't have much knowledge about who the phlegmatic is. So I remember when I give my sister something to do, she would not do it faster, and she would just be swollen. She would just do a mouth something and be acting a certain way. And there's one time I got so angry about the activity of her face and whatever, and disciplined her. And she was not keeping quiet. The more I beat her, the more she talked. And I remember I beat her to the extent that her mouth got swollen. And my mom came. And my mom came and was not happy about the way I did with my sister. And I regretted I did that. That was, because if I knew that her temperament is the phlegmatic type of temperament, who do their work in a certain way and come out in a certain way, they need the energy to sleep, they need the energy to rest, that kind of move, yeah. And if I knew that is how it was, then I could have found a way to manage her. But unfortunately, it didn't go down well with me. I call it more treatment as a big brother towards a younger sister, because I didn't understand the terrain. So she frowned her face, and in the frowning of her face, I got pissed off. That why am I helping you do something and you rather you frown your face? I'm helping you do your homework and you have frowned your face. Or fito here, And the other reason why I was hitting her was because she's very beautiful and she's trying to destroy the structure of her face with frowning. I have some people who have frowned their face that today, when you see them constantly, we are forcing them to release their face out of frown. Now, even when they are not frown, you think they are frown. I don't know if you have people like that. So if it's an antagonism, and it is a way of showing an expression of discomfort, or expressing a disconnection with something that you are connecting to, then it's easy for you to make it a news and a story louder than it's supposed to be. Why am I saying what I'm saying? I'm saying that it says, why are you angry? Why are you angry? Why are you angry? And why, it says, why are you angry? And why is your face downcast? Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? I'm sharing. Why is your face downcast? So the expression on your face is as a result of an emotion that has antagonized you, and you are expressing it by frowning your face. I don't know how to frown, because usually when I frown, I look more handsome, so I have stopped. But I wish somebody knows how to frown, and one day you frown for me to take a picture and come and post. What is it that has made you cast down? What is it that has made you frown? What is it that has caused your temper to go so high? Don't befriend a hot-tempered person, regardless of the position of the person in your life. It's a husband, it's a wife, it's a friend, it's a loved one. He says, don't befriend a hot-tempered person. Because hot-tempered people don't bring anything, but they ensnare you. Why is your face downcast? Why? Why is your face downcast? Why? Because you have encountered an emotion that is determining your look. So anger, anger, anger is a good master, but a bad servant too. Or a good servant and a bad master. Whoever made you angry is poisoning your system, because you are carrying an emoji or an image or a reflection of a downcast face, a fist, a boiling heart. There is a heart that is boiling within you, but you don't know what to do about it, especially when the people who are making you angry are not closer to you. Why is your face downcast? So this morning, I'm sharing. Share the page and invite somebody, because we have just about 20 minutes more to end the story for today, this morning. Roadshow is maximum 30 minutes every morning with Counselor Lutrot on my page. temper business. Sorry. This temper business. Hot-tempered people. Temper is not temperament. So in our lecture last week, we learned clearly that anger comes out through our six senses. And I said this week, I am tackling another sense because last week, a very quick one, we started with the sense of a smell. And the six senses are smell, touch, feel, see, hear, and taste. I mean, today I got it straightforward for you. Should I go? I'm going too fast. Sorry. It's a class, and the teacher must be very careful when you're teaching people. All right. So the word temper, you know that is a short form of temperature. The word temper is a short form of temperature. So when we say hot temper, it means that a temperature that has escalated, a temperature that is on the high side, a hot-tempered person. A hot-tempered person. It means that the temperature is beyond the normal. Anytime your adrenaline goes up, you are too hot like an iron. Your temper is hot. Hear this one. Don't speak. Don't make decisions. Don't resolve conflicts when you are hot-tempered. The word is don't. Don't. Don't is a strong language. Don't. So we have started the topic from last week, and within the five senses or the six senses, I keep saying five, six: taste, feel, touch, hear, see, feel. Should I repeat myself? Taste, feel, see, hear, touch, and which one is the sixth one? See, that was correct. All of a sudden, I've dropped it down. It's in the notes. Now, we express our emotional antagonism in these five senses or six senses. And I also said that you can also enjoy it specifically and also come to know that within your temperament model, the five temperament, the melancholy, the sanguine, the phlegmatic, the choleric, and the supine. Within the five senses, you can also come to know how each of these five senses, within this five temperament, react or relate or express their anger. That's why I was telling you that I was dealing with my sister in those days when she was young, helping her to refuse destroying the anatomy of the structured, beautiful face of hers. That she was frowning and she will grow with a face that even though she has not frowned, everybody will keep saying that me not doing any. I have one cousin that till today, her face is constantly frowned. And what that frownness has done for her, only God knows. Maybe your anger is the reason why you are still single. Maybe your anger is the reason why you are still barren. Maybe your anger is the reason why you are still poor. Maybe your anger is the reason why till today you are not employed. Maybe your anger is the reason why nobody wants to associate with you. Maybe your anger is the reason. Maybe because my statement is that if you befriend a hot-tempered person, a man or a woman who is easily angered, they will ensnare you. They may ensnare you. They may cause you to become what you are not. Anger can cause you to lose your blessings. Anger. And I've heard a statement like, is it an angry and a hungry man is an angry man? Is that a word? People who are hungry usually are angry. Is that right? Yes. And it's proving in scripture. Or you don't know about that? Now, the life of Esau and Jacob. The elder brother was Esau and was supposed to be blessed by the father. But because of anger, the mother Rebekah, Rebekah went to pick up the blessing that was meant for his senior son, Esau. He was able to get in touch with Esau and told Esau to go for the blessing that belongs to Jacob. And before that, Rebekah didn't get involved with Esau hungry and making an angry decision. Your brother has bread and a bowl of stew. That is a brother. And if you are hungry, why won't you ask him to give you some? But you went because you were not, the temper was, he was not in the right frame of mind. His emotions were not balanced. He said, give me some and take whatever an elder brother is. Who is an elder brother? There's nothing in this game. So before even the father gave his blessings to Jacob, he has already gone to sell it because of anger. Your anger can cause you to lose a lot. Why is your face downcast? Why are you angry? The factors that makes people angry, we will discuss it. The factors that makes people get connected to anger, we will discuss it. The factors that makes you become emotionally drained. People get angry and they lose their voice. People get angry and a friend of mine gets so angry and you ask the person, why are you angry like that? He said, me the people who are just a man answer na beko. So we treated anger that comes as a result of our smell and our sense of smell, that you smell something and out of the smell you are upset, out of the smell you are angry, out of the smell you are making a decision, out of the smell your emotions are up, out of the smell you are connected to a particular activity and an emotion that cannot keep you going. This is Wachidangwa, who came to greet the rich man in the office. Your feeling, I'm talking about your smell, your sense of smell can trigger an adrenaline of anger, which is an interpretation in the eye of your mind. So we treated it last week, where a man spoke loose in an air-conditioned car that he has activated the front shell open. I taught you, yes, the driver is in. I taught you that I learned that the front shell can give an air condition from the top there. But that particular shell comes to open the engine frontage of the engine to get an environmental air. So it can get smoke inside. I did it this morning and it was not so comfortable. But it helps me cool the what do you call it? The mobile phone. The mobile phone gets so hot. So it helps me cool it. All of a sudden, to writing your phone is hot, or to go over itself when I'm doing my life, especially when I'm in the AC and the sun is hot. The feeling. The man said, Mukwesha, somebody has flatulated. And it was not so, but it was because we're using the lavender hill. And he has opened the scent into the car. And it became a whole issue for us. He spoke loose at everybody. He addressed an issue that was not supposed to be addressed. And the wife to triggered the wife's anger. And the anger of the wife was not by the smell, was by hearing. Look, when I finish the lecture carefully and you understand the total book, volume 1, 2, and 3, you will buy them. Maybe I will deal with the anger of feeling. The anger, I will write 6 books. So you buy 6 books and it becomes a package for you. So that it will not be too difficult to keep it. Do you understand me? So I am treating what will help you. Within the 5 senses or the 6 senses, within the 5 temperaments, man must learn how to manage your anger. You are a human being. You are not a cat. You are not a dog. You are not an animal. The ability to manage your anger is with you. It's not everything you smell, you don't. No. And I said it last week. I am wrapping up this morning because of Enyonam. I will only introduce our topic for the week. At least I have exaggerated or expanded. Sorry, it's the seat belt that is making the noise. The seat belt doesn't respect the owner of the car. Once you wear it, it will give you the signal and the noise. He has no respect as a car runner, a track and no safety. If this type of sensors are put in all of us, there will be trouble. How can you wear a pacemaker in your heart and get angry? A former minister of state, may his soul rest in peace, was quick-tempered, hot-tempered, and was appointed by a former president, and his problem was constant anger. And the pacemaker happens to be an equipment that was manufactured to assist the pumping of the heart through the arteries properly. So the beat is equipment that has been set. So instead of your heart doing a popo, the pacemaker comes to as it were, give you the pace. It's a pacemaker. The pace at which something is done. So if you have a pacemaker and you want to run, you should be careful with the tempo because it has been set in a certain way that you cannot go beyond it. These former late minister had one that is fixed and nobody even knows about it. He gets so upset, he gets so hot-tempered, and the pacemaker will break down, then will go beyond and will choke, whether the battery or whatever, it goes back, seizes. Then you see him doing. He has to be intubated. Finally, he died. He died. What I'm trying to bring to your knowledge is that anger is a good master, but can easily become a bad servant too. I told you from the beginning that anger is a tool for change. You can use anger to change an attitude of yours. There are people that they are indelible in my life. Yes, I have some magic that I always thank God for. My magic of anger management. My own is magic. Yes, I know. You see, you should know yourself. Like I said in our lecture, for you to be able to manage your anger, the first thing is discover who you are and learn what makes you angry. Are you here with me? Remember what makes you angry. And be careful with your choice of words in your anger state. I said that one to you in the first lecture. So smell can bring you smell, nasal smell. Smell. one of the senses in our life. They connect us so much in anger. They do. And this week, I want to share or treat the next one here. So when you know, we have been treating this for some time. And the whole 4 days of the week, we treated smell. Go back to my YouTube channel and you go back to my Facebook, especially YouTube. It's been refined there. But I don't know if maybe it's not just anyone who just came today. Maybe you two, you are watching for the first time the road show. This year, I'm treating anger management. And you will understand why I'm dealing with Enyo. I respect her so much. I think I saw Bismarck. Bismarck has been on the show. And I've seen Evangelist Francis who have also come. Thank you very much. L. Ben L. It's L. Ben L. Counselor, you are always on point, and I will keep listening to you until death do us part. Of course, you are my favorite inspiration. God bless you for making me a favorite inspiration. So once you're my favorite inspiration, be the best example and tell people in your counselor in Tianka. You know that kind of move. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. So I'm treating this to help all of us. And I'm going to treat this in the first quarter of the year. The first 3 months of the year, or first quarter, first 4 months of the year, I will constantly touch on these. I will treat all the topics I want to treat, but every day I sit down. Next month, the month of February, the month of love, the topic I'm going to treat for 4 weeks on TV Africa is the same book, Anger Management. What I'm treating, you have not read it anywhere, and you can't read it anywhere until I bring it as a book out there for you to read. Don't copy anybody. Don't copy anybody. So we have gone through smell that can lead you to anger. Smell. And I remember last week I told you by research, the anatomy of the human body unfortunately cannot diagnose its own smell. So when a man has a smell on him, he cannot feel it or smell it. You can't smell. I put a lot of perfume on myself. Huge one, expensive one, but I don't feel it on me. It is normal. When your nose cannot feel your smell, it is not a wrong thing. It is part of creation. God never created you to feel the way you smell. But you were created to smell externally. So there are people, you meet them and they smell so offensive and you get so angry that can't you feel you are smelling? Or don't you know you smell? They don't know. They don't. It's not deliberate. We have been angry and accused people. We have. If you want to smell, unless you have a deliberate sense to smell, deliberate, and that action changes you from environmental protection into deep smell. Are you getting the explanation? If I am walking in the environment, I can easily smell. But if I want to do an internal smelling on myself, then I need a deliberate action to pick it up. So I have to do this by force. Smell it. My mouth, deliberate. Armpit, deliberate. Is that okay? Because you were not created to feel the smell out of your body. I'll share with you that most of my friends who are in America, to be precise, I don't have enough friends in the UK. I'm yet to start more friends in the UK. I have only one sweet friend in the UK. Dina, my sweet, she's in the UK. But in America, oh my God, the plugs are there. And I'm so appreciative to the plugs in America. But the other ones that I meet them not because they are friends, but by who I am as Counselor Luttrell, I tend to encounter people more. And because I have a good sense of smell, I meet people who are from America with the most expensive cologne that I ask for the name and they smell good. But there are others that when they come to Ghana, especially Ghana, then they realize that they have personal body odor. And I am so interested in the body odor and the smell because that's my work. If you have a friend who has a constant smell that is not going, bring the person. I will remove it one time. It's my work. I have a therapy that does that for you. If it's spiritual, we'll deal with it. If it's physical, I will do a bath for you and it will go. Oh yes, I do, and I charge for money. The Americans who are in the winter, and in the winter, you don't wash. You don't sweat. Constantly, you don't sweat. The body is okay. So the children who are born there is okay. But immediately the children come to Africa, and they come and they are mingling with other children and they are jumping up and down. Then that smell on the skin begins to disgrace them. And people think they are smelling and they don't know. One, you cannot smell your own self. Two, people would think that you know and you are not caring. No, the guy is in white shirt. The guy is properly dressed, but unfortunately, he's smelling. He doesn't know until you tell him. So knowing how to articulate and tell an individual you have bad smell, you have body odor is another game. But when you are angry, it's so painful to be able to articulate what you want to share with the person. Zinabu, thank you for coming. A milestone follower. Please don't allow your sense of smell to as it is derail you from a favor you are supposed to have and end up speaking angrily. I got angry and lost my voice instantly. Jesus. Anyo, let's help you. For me, it's my work. I am an anger management expert or a professional anger manager. You know, I'm not an expert because I have practiced and learned and know these things. So I can't call myself an expert. I am a professional. So I'm a professional anger management consultant. And it's funny, for my week now, I don't even think that people are watching my videos. But it's like people are now coming out and saying, Counselor, we are trying to so we will food. And thank you for coming. Go and watch the first part as well. It's going to be a book. I'm going to launch a book this year. I promise you. These things I'm doing, we'll put it together to make it a book. Anger, a good servant, but maybe a bad master too. Easily. It's a book that you need to read. So within your six senses, and I don't know, somebody wrote it's 5 and not 6. So let me go over again. Your sense, we have smell, we have feel, we have see, we have hear, we have touch, count in any order, but count for me, my dear. Feel, smell, taste, hear, touch, and I keep losing it. When I'm but I just mentioned the right one for you. My notes are in my head. So the ability to manage these things is what I'm talking about. Smell, the sense of smell, the sense of taste, the sense of smell, the sense of taste, the sense of smell, the sense of smell. And this week I'm treating here. Why is your face downcast? Why are you angry? And is just telling us right now that she got angry and lost her voice. And is not sharing with me right now that she got angry and lost her voice. She was speaking and nobody was hearing. She got angry. I don't know about you, but as I wrap up for this morning's lecture, as I wrap up this morning, I hope somebody have enjoyed the time with me and learned something. Because if you are not learning anything or you have not learned anything, it will hurt me. If you constantly keep losing your voice as a result of these things, you have a problem. You will have a problem. Because very soon, the adrenaline level will keep your hot temperedness. Because if you lose concentration on voice as a result of anger, it's a big problem for you. Allow this guy to do the thing. Oh, do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know if you have any question you want to ask. Quickly, as I wrap up this morning, and I want to introduce. I'm trying my best to be able to keep this thing clear. Very important. Too many things I'm thinking about doing now. Too many things I'm thinking about bringing up into the place. There are little things that makes you feel very angry, very annoying. So annoyance, anger, all these games, they are issues that man must handle and deal with. Sense of smell. Sorry, we are shaking because it's a road show. And why is it a road show and we are shaking? Because the road is bad. And once the road is bad, these are the challenges we face with bad roads. Sorry, we are shaking. Good servants and a bad master too. Yes. Anger is a good servant and a bad servant too. Or maybe a bad servant too. I'll go and look for a good English word. Any question as I wrap up? Don't allow your smell to determine your facial expression. Don't allow your smell. What you smell should not cause your face to be downcast. What you smell should not cause you to begin to show in the environment. Aden anope uma me bufu me sa aden anope why ama me no me hu mpo se aden anope aden kra nie wo de wonya nipa enti nipa ho bon a wonte enti wo de wanu bon a wonte sa wanu bon aden anope wo be ma ya re ho abaso sa aden ah onipa ba de odware aye chia na mate na wo matu mu bonsa mate de odware ade wo be wu ana. Yes, these are expressions, genuine way of expressing genuine concern. The smell is causing an irritation. The smell is causing a problem. The smell. The smell. The smell. The smell. So don't allow the smell to cause you. Don't make decisions because of the smell. Don't cause people in any capacity to destroy who you are. God bless you and you now. Don't make a decision over people's life. So I have a friend who everybody ignores anytime he's coming because he has a body odor. And he doesn't know. How do you tell him? That's an issue. How do you communicate to a smell that is making you angry? How do you communicate? There was this funny thing that happened last Friday? Last Friday, yes, last Friday. And I went to a place. My wife was standing somewhere and I went there actually. And then there were a lot of people. I mean, there were 3 people in front of her. And immediately when I entered the shop, she was standing in the counter with the shop. She was somewhere in the shop. So I went there. And immediately when I went there, some few minutes time, what she did for me was this. She just held my hand and did this. You know, he said, it's not you. See how you're smelling good. I was looking at her. Then the next thing she said was that, hey, so it's the people who are standing there whose armpits are smelling like that into the shop. But she first held me and smelled my armpit because she was confused. I live with her. Unfortunately, she knows that this smell will not come from her husband. No, I can't smell like that. Like my mother would disown me. My mother would disown me if I smell. I'm telling you the truth. My smell, even if I've not bathed, comes as a result of my mother's disciplinary action. My mother kept on making sure that I smell good. My mother kept on making sure that I come out with a good smell. So my wife held my hand and did this. Then she came back with a statement. No. But she was checking because she knows that I can't feel when I'm smelling. There are some dresses that when you wear, unfortunately, it pops up with a level of smell that you can't control. Yeah, there are people that it's not that they smell, but when the sun scorches on some fake materials, it makes you smell. Oh yes, that one is there. But why are you angry with their smell? Why is your face cast down? It is normal because anger is emotion antagonized towards a thing or a person. very, very difficult to understand simple things. I remember my mom in church. I rushed to her to go and tell her something. What? Me what that job again? Then my mother will have gum. Those days, I sit quiet. I am not talkative. I don't like talking. I am a very reserved person. People believe that my wife is quiet. I am not. No, no. I am more quiet than my wife. Just that she has an image of a quiet woman. But I know I'm quiet. Unfortunately for me, my quietness is not as a result of the melancholy trait in me. I'm a listener. I listen a lot. No, I'm a listener. I am twatting my own horn so that what others say about me is because they don't know me. They don't know me. They don't know me. I don't even believe that my wife knows me fully now. No, she doesn't. But I think that one way or the other, she does things that is making her feel that this guy has the strength in this area. I say this every day. And I'm not shy to say it live on Facebook. People say that fight is part of love. Quarrel is part of love. If you love people, you quarrel. No, I don't believe it. And I would never believe it. It is anger. Well, not managed well. That makes people believe. You insult me, you degrade me, you disrespect me, and tell me it's because I was angry. And it's part of love. If I don't love you, I won't do that. I don't buy those nonsense. No. And remember with the word nonsense here. Do you understand? I don't waste my energy on some things, but I spend my energy on other things, like this one. There are things that makes my adrenaline go high. There are things that causes me to have emotion, antagonized towards individuals. But the fact that I'm managing it doesn't make me a fool. People really want to take you for granted. Why? Because you are quiet. No, I have never operated in anger before. If I want to insult you, I can't insult you when I'm angry. Because when I'm angry, I can't describe you well. My insults are heavy. They are demonic. They carry weight. So I don't lose it. I am conscious of whatever I do. I know I am the best example. Unless people are not honest. What people have done towards me. What people have done to me. The issues and the statements and the lies that people have said. I have not reacted. I have not reacted. It doesn't mean I don't have what to say to react. It doesn't mean I don't know what to tell them. I know how to manage my anger. You have insulted me, and I've found a way to tell you you are insulting me. You have shouted at me, and I've found a way to tell you you have shouted at me. But you don't care. You are justifying why your face is cast down. Why are you angry? Through smell. What you smell can seriously make you angry. I won't dispute that fact. I am not a saint. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It's the common English. Me, I'm not a saint. My head is not a baller. I can't keep things like you do. Me, I say it and I am free. Hear me. Nobody has ever said it and I'm free before. Because when you say it, you are not free. Why? Because what you say is now going to be investigated. And after the investigation, it will make you know whether you are free or you are not free. My friend, I wrap up this morning with this true statement of mine. And I'll make sure that constantly I will not leave you without this particular statement. And what is the statement? Take it now from me that do not befriend a hot-tempered person, a man who easily gets angered. Otherwise, they may ensnare you. Don't follow the anger of your wife. Don't follow the anger of your husband. Don't. The word is don't. Don't follow their anger. Don't. Don't follow the anger of your boss. Because what is making your boss angry might not be what is making you angry. Yes. No, don't. Don't follow their anger. Why is your boss angry? The way your boss smells the thing is why they're angry. Don't allow smell to determine your mood swing. This morning, what have you smelled? What have you smelled? I might come to do that post again today on my status. Or what have you smelled? Do not make friend with a hot-tempered person. Again, do not associate with a person who easily gets angered. Or you may learn their ways and get yourself ensnared. God bless you for coming to join the road show. I was doing just some 20 minutes, but all of a sudden my driver gave me more time. And you know, once I sit in the driver's seat, my story ends. My lecture comes to an end. I am happy you came, especially Enyonam. Enyonam, please press my follow button right now. Because Enyonam, you need to have an alert to finish this lecture with me. I've learned that when you're reading book, it's different from when you're hearing what I'm saying. I think I've dealt, not fully, but I've expanded my lecture on smell enough to make you understand that smell can make you angry. And also finish it today by introducing the next topic for tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow same time, either earlier or within the same time you came across today. And just press the follow button on your Facebook. And as you press the follow button on your Facebook, don't also forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and be part of the family that is making history. I know I'm good. I'm a change agent for our generation. I am proud of myself. You can call me direct if you want more help than what I've learned or taught to you this morning on 0277 609 644. There are people that they love me so much that they send me something to go and buy lunch. I have a lunch girlfriend. She has never taken me to lunch before, but she will always send me huge money to go for lunch at Kempinski. The last time she said go for Gary Soakings, and she sent me the equivalent money with addition to go. That is a nice way of respecting. Maybe you want to send me money to go and shop. I will take it. My number for phone call is 0277 609 644. You need help. You need help. Don't throw your hands in despair. I am here. Your greatest helper. Your greatest helper. Tomorrow we are treating hearing. Hearing as part of our senses. sense of hearing should not cause you to lose. There is a unit there. Please go there. Don't unite here, please. It's just there. Once you go to where they are sitting, there's a unit. Please. I'm sorry I have to break in and tell the young one not to unite outside. She's going to pull a meal onto unite at the wrong place in my office. So I have to stop it. I'm sorry. I have to do that. And that's what I did immediately. Thank you very much for being part of my show. This has been a road show with Counselor Lutron. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Counselor Lutron. Instagram, Counselor Lutron. TikTok, Counselor Lutron. Everywhere is Counselor Lutron. I am the greatest voice in the whole wide world. I love you like something. And you know I love you. See your face. See your face. I love you. Shame on you. Shame on you. You've not met a lover like me before. The day you meet me face to face and I hold your lips, the down one plus the top one, crash it and make you not to be able to breathe. February, a good month. See ya. Love you. Don't be angry by smell. But remember, anger is a tool for change. Good morning.